I get down. Power and elegance. Fast, most jaw-dropping, more of a cosmic fusion of performance and precision. Is a symphony of speed and style.
We are back in your TV screens again. My name is Alpha, and this is your weekly show, Top Speed. Your weekly motoring show, where it's not just a motoring show, but a fusion of speed and sound. What you are going to do is, you are going to take you down the memory lane, a trip down the memory lane, what actually and what really makes it a special edition. Let's see.
Production of the limited or special edition models dates back to between 1955 and 1965, when Chrysler Corporation of the US built a limited edition of Chrysler 300 letter series. Each year's model used a new letter of the alphabet as a suffix, reaching 300 letters by 1965. Only 2,845 of them came out of the production line. Under the bonnet were the 6.8-liter V8 engines, mated to either a 3-speed automatic or 4-speed manual transmission. Both the one-man, one-engine and the build-on-demand production philosophies are by nature and to some extent edition models. Vastly experienced engineers to all intents and purposes to take responsibility for a specific engine by overseeing the entire handcrafting process from start to finish. The engineer's unique nameplate will then be pompously carved on the finished product as a stamp of approval. Delivering 170 kilowatts of power output and 540 Newton meters of torque competency was the 2003 built-on-demand Mercedes-Benz C30 CDI AMG. These were not offered to right-hand markets, and Mercedes-Benz engineers went on to boost that while we didn't invent the sensation of speed, was certainly the first to offer it in diesel. In 2004, BMW produced 1,383 units of the M3 CSL, unlike the normal M3 with power output of 252 kilowatts and 365 Newton meters of torque competency. The CSL had 265 kilowatts and a torque competency of 370 Newton meters revs per minute. Only two body colors, sapphire black and silver grey, were availed. In 1998, Subaru of Japan produced a wide-bodied coupe WRX STI called the 22B STI. The 22B STI was created to commemorate both Subaru's 40th anniversary as well as the third consecutive manufacturer's title for Subaru in the FIA World Rally Championships. The 22B STI was blessed with a maximum of 260 kilowatts and 359 Newton meters, and its power production plant was the 2.2-liter EJ22G petrol instrument. A 0 to 100 kilometers dash was completed in 4.6 seconds and pinnacle speed of 252 kilometers per hour. Not even a single one of them directly came to Africa. In 1995, the Subaru WRX Series McRae was released in the UK to commemorate Colin McRae's success in the international rally scene. These vehicles were finished in a very limited rally blue color scheme and were individually numbered from 1 to 201. Car number 13 was absent from the lineup since the number 13 was considered to be an unlucky number. This resulted to limited production run of 200 units. Between 2002 and 2005, Ferrari introduced the Enzo in honor of the company's founder, Enzo Ferrari. Each of the 399 of the 400 units produced was initially offered to loyal and reoccurring Ferrari customers. Car number 400 was donated to the Vatican for charity. Hailed as the car that had successfully managed to marry the brand's high-performance history with modern-day sophistication was the 204 model Opel Astra OPC hash. Under the hood was the tried and tested 2-liter Ecotec power production plant. The same also did duty on the Opel Astra Coupe Turbo and generated a high of 147 kilowatts of power output. Worldwide production was limited to 145 units. Audi in June of 2005 produced 250 units of an Audi S425 Quattro. All of the 250 units were only availed in an Avis silver full metal jacket and were only sold in the United States market. They were manufactured to celebrate 25 years of the Quattro permanent all-wheel drive system. Ford Motor Corporation hit back in 2003 by building 4,500 units of the Focus Rally Sport. None of them originally came to this side of the world, and word from Ford Southern Africa was that the car was too expensive to import. As a brand building exercise, only one of such was however important to our market. The RS was powered by the double overhead crankshaft 2-liter inline 4-cylinder petrol engine. A 0-100 km/h sprint was completed in 6.7 seconds and power output stood at 158 kilowatts. It took us 35 years to develop power which you have seconds to fill. This was the famous line VW used to refer Golf GTI Edition 35, produced to commemorate the 35 years of the Golf GTI. They came standard with a set of 18 Watkins Glen silver alloy wheels and the number 35 inscribed on both sides of the front fender. Edition 35 was powered by the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder petrol instrument and could do away with the 0-100 km business in 6.6 seconds. Power output stood at 173 kilowatts, making it by far the fastest GTI at the time. Only 2,000 units of the Golf GTI Edition 35 were produced, and like other limited editions that came before it, the VW Golf Gran Turismo Injection Edition 35 was no ordinary piece of a moving metal sheet on wheels, but a collector's item. In 2012, BMW produced a total number of 2,700 units of the BMW 1 Series M Coupe. The 1 Series M Coupe could complete 0-100 km/h sprint in 4.9 seconds, were all mated to a 6-speed manual transmission and could produce a high of 250 kilowatts of power output from the BMW twin-power turbo 6-cylinder petrol engine featuring a 4-valve technology. While 740 units of the 1 Series Coupe went to the United States of America, only 2 of the remaining 1,960 found themselves permanent homes in this country, one black and the other one white. The 3-door GTI Club Sport S was a limited edition version of the GTI Club Sport sold as a high-strung version optimized for faster track times. Only 400 were produced for the 2016 model year. Upgrades from the Club Sport to the Club Sport S included new front suspension and subframe components, updated suspension alignment, upgraded brakes, and a more highly strung version of the GTI tried and trusted 2-liter EA888 turbocharged inline 4-cylinder petrol mechanism. In 2020, Alfa Romeo recreated both the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA and the Gran Turismo Alleggerita and GTA Modificata. Both cars were powered by the all-too powerful Mode 2.9-liter V6 bi-turbo power production plant, and nothing less than an earth-shattering 375 kilowatts of power output was produced from the all-aluminium front-mounted power production plant. The Giulia GTA, on the other hand, had capabilities of producing a maximum of 390 kilowatts thanks to no small measures to a meticulous calibration work performed by Alfa Romeo mechanical engineers, which also succeeded in optimizing the implementation of the new Akrapovic-specific exhaust system with its unmistakable sound. Only 8 units were secured for the South African market. Alfa Romeo built only 500 units of each model, with each and every one of such coming with its unique unit number.
The experts have said, the experts have spoken. What makes a special edition for the WRX. Now, since we are going for a short break, when we come back from the other side, we are going into another segment.
Is a symphony of speed and style.